So the first 5 from the homework are just simplifying the radical, so you just have to find the factors. The next 4, you have to find the distance and the midpoint of all 4 of those, so leave your answer in a square root, but make sure it's simplified. For the last 3, you're given an endpoint and the midpoint, and we have to find the other endpoint. So we're working backwards here. So let's call our midpoint, we'll call it just x, y. That's our midpoint. Our midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 over 2. So we're going to use our midpoint formula to set up 2 little equations to find the x that we're missing and to find the y that we're missing. We have to kind of work backwards here because it gives us the midpoint. It gives us the answer. We have to find our x2 and y2, really. So this we can call x1, y1, and then our midpoint we'll call x and y. So we're going to start with just the x's first. So I'm going to use my x's from the midpoint formula, and that's equal to the midpoint. So x, our midpoint, is equal to x1 plus x2 over 2. Now what's this big X going to be? Just X. What do I plug in there? 3, because our midpoint is 3. So that's equal to, I'm going to plug in x1, so we have 5 plus x2 over 2. So I'm solving my equation here for x2. What would I need to do to solve first? Awesome. We're going to multiply both sides by 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. That's equal to, when we multiply the right side by 2, the denominator cancels out. So 5 plus x2. What would we do next? Subtract 5 on both sides. So 1 is equal to x2. That is just our x value. We have to do the same thing to find the y value. So now we need to find the y. So we're going to say y is equal to y1 plus y2 over 2. What am I going to plug in for my y? 1, because the midpoint is 1 for the y. So 1 is equal to, what's our y1? 7 plus y2 over 2. What would we do to solve here? Multiply both sides times 2. So 2 is equal to 7 plus y squared. What do we do next? Subtract 7. So 2 minus 7 would be negative 5 is equal to y2. So our other endpoint, our x2, y2, would be 1 comma negative 5.